I'm Jamie. The object I'm going to be talking about, I'm actually wearing them. They're my black Free Runs. They're pretty old. It's probably like a year old. But these shoes, they remind me of an event that happened to me or an experience. Around 3 years ago, my best friend, her mom was diagnosed, or she had breast cancer, and it was just a really difficult time for my friend. So she was always struggling because her mom was actually a single mother, and she only had a brother, so it's really hard. And we were still in high school, we were seniors, and so with the help of the church, we helped fundraise for the funds to pay for the medical expenses. And one day I told her, I was like, oh, you know, it would be cool if like we would help other people as well. And so she came up to me and she was like, oh, let's sign up for this organization called Avon 39, the Walk for Breast Cancer. And she was like, what they do is they, people walk to raise money for patients who cannot afford, or their family who cannot afford to pay for medical expenses. So I was like, sure, since I do like to work out and exercise, I try to make it a part of my daily schedule. So I was like, okay, how long is it? And she was like, oh, it's only a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. So I was like, okay, so we drove up to Santa Barbara, we stayed the night, and in the morning we went, because we had to like go there super early. And it was actually 39.3 miles, so she lied to me. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I didn't want to start walking because I knew how long it was. And she was like, just kidding, it takes 2 days to walk it. And I was like, wow, 2 days, what the heck? And then, so I was like, okay, so the first day that we walked, it was 26.2 miles. It took us around 10.5, so 10 and a half hours just to finish the first day, and I was so sad. It was depressing. Anyway, so after we finished, I was so angry at her because I was just like, I can't believe you made me do this. Like, you owe me some In-N-Out or something. And then the second day, I was dreading it because we were super sore from the first day, and then we only had 13.1 miles left. So I was like, okay, what the hell, let's just do it. And then it took us 5.5 hours to finish it. But at the end of the day, we ended up raising $1,800 together. So I know it's not much because other people do raise more money, but it is something to help give back to the community or to help those who actually really need the help. And I do try to do my best to be a part of the community, and it was just a really good feeling to help those who are also in need, like my best friend. So yeah, so what I learned from this experience was, like, things happen in your life and you can't control everything that happens, but what you can control is your attitude. And just because something is difficult doesn't mean it's impossible. You can do it, it just takes time. So yeah, that's me.